Okay. I don't know why it self mutes it down here. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I apologize. For some reason on the little bar, it has a mute deal, and every time that I've come, it's been muted. So apparently, I'm going to have to get it out of there and re-put it back into my Stream Deck. Hello. How are you, Sean? I guess I got to fucking say everything I said over again now. Okay, sorry about that. Apologize. Why is it that every time I stream something like this, something is wrong? I mean, every time. Hey, at least I'm getting a commercial on my screen. I don't have to listen to this yet. Okay, anyways, what's up, people? How you doing? I missed you on ARC this weekend, too. My weekend was long. Where the gun show is at is about an hour and a half drive. So have to leave early in the morning, drive, get there, work all day, drive an hour and a half back. And so anyways, Sunday was going to be at 10 o'clock they open. So that means I didn't have to leave till 8:30 in the morning. Well, Saturday night when I get home, which is about 9:30, quarter to 10, something like that, I'm mulling around. I'm doing a couple of things, watching a little bit of TV. I think I had a movie on. I was trying to finish up, and the doggie was whining, so I let her out and sat down and was watching the movie, and I fell asleep. And I woke up, I don't know, 30 minutes later. It wasn't very long, 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, and she's not in the front room. I go to the door. I look. She's not in the yard. The board's down at the gate. The gate's got a little gap at the bottom, and she's little, so she's gone. And I am the next 2.5 hours looking for her. I don't walk real well, but you better believe I walk this block 3-4 times every yard. So I expanded out. I walked that. And then by that time, I'm like, I can't walk anymore. I've been banging on Scott's door. His bedroom door, no answer. Calling him, no answer. So I just get in the car and I expand my search a little bit more, and I get 2.5 blocks down. See, 20, 30, actually 2 blocks. And I'm going real slow, got the hazards. My flashlights died. I got a really nice flashlight, but all the batteries are dead. So, I don't want to run to the store to get new batteries. So I've got my cell phone light, and I'm looking. And the only reason I see her is because she tripped somebody's motion sensor and the light came on, and there she was standing. But she's scared. So by the time I park the car and get out and turn around, the light's off. I don't know where she's gone. I can't see her again. Some heavy bushes and trees that are sagging clear down to the ground. Somebody's windows open, their lights are up. I'm like, trying to, come here, Coco, come here. No, I mean, it's like, one, I don't know what it is, 1 o'clock, quarter to 1 at night. So I can't really see her even after this now. So I'm not for sure if she's actually wandered off now. So I drive down the street the way I was going, got down a couple of houses, turned around, drove back, looked real good as I went by. Nothing, went up 4 or 5 more houses, turned around, and as I was coming back at the house where she was at, she had kind of come out of the parking area towards the street. And so I'm like, hey, baby, and she's all skittish. And I mean, we don't know each other that well. I mean, I've babysitted her 3 or 4 times, but anyways, she's all scared. She's going back into the car. No, don't go into the car. Anyways, after like flipping 30 minutes of laying there on the ground and trying to coax her, I finally get up to her. Instead of just grabbing her, I just laid there with her for 5 or 10 minutes, just petting her, reassuring everything was fine and she was okay. And then I managed to pick her up, and she was peeing everywhere, of course. So got her in the car, got her home. So I didn't even get home and washed up and into bed until 1:30. I forgot to mention that I took 4 gabapentin. And I don't normally take gabapentin. So I took that before I lost her because I wanted a good night's sleep. I was hurting. I was sore. And anyways, next morning, I was supposed to meet the folks for breakfast. All I know is I'm sleeping so damn hard. The phone rings. I'm like, what the hell? I look down and I see 9 o'clock as I'm answering the phone. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to have left 30 minutes ago. I'm not even, so it was a long weekend, but it's over. I got it done. Yep, you do. Repeat it all. Damn it. All right, Sean. Well, thanks for being so hard on me, okay? All right. Well, today we are going to be drawing line art and coloring the DirtBag sketch that we did. So I guess let's get started. For some reason, I don't know why, I'm not getting... come on, Bones. I'm not getting chat to show up. Live chat. Okay, let's see if it pops up from there. Successful connection, it says. Type something, John, so I can see if it pops up. Because once I go off of this screen, I won't be able to see the chat no more. I'll have to look over on my TV to see anything. Let's see. Did you watch that video I posted this morning? I did. But, oh, you posted it this morning? I watched one about some chick running the boss fight. Okay, I'm seeing it now. But, my logo is right in the way. If you ruined me big or nothing or fly. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that you said that. I watched her video. I didn't see anything where she talked about her stats, her mutations, anything. And she only fought the first 2 bosses. We've already done that. I want to see the alpha fight. So, I'm pretty sure that if we just bred our Megatherians like 5 melee, 5 health, and then dumped everything into health and, half health, half... I'm pretty sure if the Megatherians would have had 25,000 health, there'd have been no problem. We'd have buzzed right through it. So, she didn't even say how many Megatherians she had. I tried to count them 4 or 5 times, and I never could get an exact count on them. So, anyways, thought I posted the alpha. Oh, you may have. I didn't see that. When I got time, Sean, I'll go look. This morning's been a little hectic. I had to go I went to breakfast with the folks. Had to go grocery shopping. Got here, get the stream ready, etc. So I haven't had a lot of time this morning. I went to jump on Arc for a minute because I did breed the Rex eggs one time. Speaking of that, we did get last night when I was going through them, I did get a what is it? A 2... gosh, I got to go to my paperwork. I did get a 287. So we have a 287 male on the line right now. So we're looking for 239. Excuse me. 19 megs, 1 UD. Roger. Gotcha. So anyways, I'm thinking that, if we bred our Megatherians to, I don't know, to 10 health, 10 melee or something like that, that it's going to be more than enough. And you got to keep in mind, they are birthed like the pigs. Visionary. What's going on, bro? I'm sorry, I have not had time to chat with you over this weekend. I've been gone all weekend working. How are you, bro? I do want to work on your stuff. So, yes, this week, probably Thursday, we'll work on yours. Do another drawing deal. I got to get this one done so I can get it sent off to to the client or my buddy or whatever. Good, good. You got to quit playing Ark on another server and get your ass on our server. That's what I pay for it for, okay? I pay money for that server. Get off the other server you're on and get your butt over on our server. And then we can all be together on a server, okay? By now, you should know Ark good enough that you don't have to worry about that. And you've probably gone a long way, too. You probably got a lot of content done, but so what? Okay, yeah, but I may have found a way to make it easier on the live burst, but I want to test it first so I know how it works before I explain it to you. Okay, well, what I was going to do, Sean, was just build another thing like I did for the pigs, where I can just cast them in there. What I was trying to do was figure out a way to, and I think I know how I want to do it. I think I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so on the, well, I'd like to do 3 stories, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do 3 stories. But you would have, I just want to be able to get to all the Megatherians, and that's the thing I'm trying to have a hard time figuring out how to do. I think I can still build a circle, but instead of going to squares, when I make the first 6 triangle circle, instead of going to squares and then triangles, stick with all triangles all the way around, and then I can make V's like this in the deal, and I think I might be able to make something out of that way, and then I could still circle around the male, and then one spot will just have a blank where there's nothing there, because that's where the male will go in. It uses the Dino Depot mod, but got to test it to see how it works. Yeah, I haven't downloaded. Well, I mean, I have the mod downloaded. I've just never went and made anything to use it. I have no problem with the cryopods that we got, so I've never really I haven't had the need. But boy, if there's something that we can do to help the bursts on that, then yeah, let's find out about it and use the shit out of it. So, because it is you know what? That's why I got no hair, Sean. I kept pulling it out like this. So I had to go get it cut out so I didn't have all my hair jerked out of my head, you know. No, it is tough doing the births. It is. You got to cryo them up, toss them back out, get them in the right spot. With the pigs, the little carousels that I've made, them things work amazing. I'm going to have to make a video of that before I get through and break it all down. Or when we get through, that'll get all broke down. I need to make a video of that before. But the thing is, it'd work good for just any kind of creature that's that size. You know, you want to breed your whatever, wolves, dire, I think the dire, or not, the dire wolves, the thylacoleas, you know, the cats, the saber-tooths, you know, anything in that size range. Hell, I think you could even get the, God damn it, what's the damn dinosaur that we have to go do the dungeons in? Yeah, it's like baryonyx. That's it. I think you can even breed the baryonyx in it. I mean, literally just the big dinosaurs couldn't get bred in that. We're talking probably more than half the dinosaurs could be bred in that, or that were birthed. You know, if you're doing births, like I know the thylacoleos will be a birth. I know the dire wolves are birth, the saber-tooths, all of them are births. Now, like raptors, I think you could do the raptors, but you'd want to set up a whatever raptor, because they're going to lay eggs. But you could really, you know, use that a lot for a lot of stuff. the doties, the rats. You know, you could go put the beavers. Yeah, any of those. It'd be a great place to breed them. Super easy tree. I mean, it's just works perfect. Works perfect. Okay, this isn't Arc. Let's quit talking about Arc and let's get drawing because I only want the stream to be about 2 hours. So if we have to, we'll do a second stream because I do want to stream tonight at 5, but I don't want this to run out a whole long time. So let's see if I can figure this out and get this working. Let's shut that one off. Oh, you know what? I gotta drop that. Okay, there we go. I try to do it where you guys don't actually see that when I drop it, but apparently I haven't got it figured out yet. So let me get my little glove on here. Oh, the glove just helps me slide around on the table or on my drawing pad a little bit. Am I looking okay in the picture? Okay, it looks all right. Okay, well, our picture was okayed. So what we need to do now is draw the line art. I'm going to start with the line art. And then once the line art's done, then we'll go to color. And we'll color everything. All right, but what I want to do is make some other layers. And so we'll come over here and we'll create a new layer. And is that one it? Paint layer 4. Okay, let's call this one. I gotta pull the computer out, or let's do line art. Okay, so now what I want to do is I just want to make sure main sketch that we are working on that. See, if I close off this, this is when we go to save this design, we'll be using this. This will be a PNG, so that way it can be used as a transparency. But I just want to check our line over here, make sure everything is okay. Okay. Can't tell you how many times I have started something and I was not on the right layer. Okay, let's do this. We're going to drop the opacity of this guy down. We don't have to go a whole lot. We want to be able to still see it pretty good. I want you guys to still be able to see it as well. Okay, back to our line art. Now what we need to do, or our layer we're going to do line on. I need to actually pick a pen, and I'm not for sure. I may even have to modify something. Okay. Does that look thick enough? I think that needs to be a little bit thicker. Did I just go down? I did just go down. So let's go up. I won't be keeping this. I just want to draw this out so I can back off and see how well this let's see how, if that's too thick or too, you know what, I think that is absolutely perfect. Okay. All right, let's go with that. And to tell you what, let's do this. Let's start with, yeah, let's go ahead and start with the head. Why not? All right, let's do this. Let's go. I think I'm just a little too close. Well, I might be too flippin' shaky today. I did a better job when I was not trying. Okay. Well, his head doesn't need to be perfect. It's not meant to be a, perfect circle line. But see, like right there, I don't want that. So let's try this way. You know what? Let's do this. Up to about right there. Looks good. Okay, back to our pen. Okay. Excellent. Okay, excellent. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I like that. Let's try it again. Let's go this way, though. Okay. Let me pull my keyboard to me. There we go. Okay, I think that looks fine. I don't know about you guys, but I got a commercial. Okay. Really? Come on now. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's back off a little bit here. I might be too close. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. It's like my pen is kind of jumping across the. Maybe I might need to change my tip. I can feel it like, I don't know how to say it. It's not gliding. There we go. Okay, let's take a look, see how that looks. Okay, I think we just fixed this little spot right here. This still kind of looks weird where it connects. I don't know if anybody'd ever noticed really, but I notice. So let's work from like here to, let's try right there. Like the eyebrows, they look good. Let's shave a little bit off. Might have even needed to have gone a little farther. Look good, other than it's just too low right there. Needs to be up above the line. Okay, looks good. See if we can fix this though. Okay. Okay, I like it. Everything looks good to me. All right, let's go back. I don't know if it would be a good idea. We're probably going to have to go to a pointed brush for the hair to do rat tails at the end. I don't think. Well, let's give it a try. Maybe this might look good. Hmm. I think we'll go with the pointed brush when it comes time for that. So let's just go ahead and continue on drawing the rest of him. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let me see. We may need to draw. Okay, we're going to make it a t-shirt. Because right now it looks like a long sleeve shirt. So I didn't even think about that. Let's make this. What do you think about right there? Let's make that a t-shirt. Okay. Ah, I erased it, damn it. I don't have a redo button. Okay. Okay. Let's bring. I gotta draw the t-shirt for this side too. So how about right? Let's try that right there. Whoops, we went a little too far right there, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, now I just kind of guessed that in, so let's take a look and make sure it looks anything good. Whoops, that's not. Um, okay. Okay, I think what we need to do is not have this line here. Okay, let's try putting the line like that. Because we may have to trying to see how the dang thing would look there. Okay, let's do that. Did I just... Okay, I made it bigger. Shit. Why is it not going down? Go down. Don't... brush size. Maybe, okay. There we go. I kept clicking the brush size the wrong way, and I don't even remember what our deal was. 10, that sounds about right. Okay, let's see. Let's try that, and now, I don't know, should we go... Okay, maybe that'll be a little bit better. Now we could probably go like that. Okay. Oh, that does look better. Okay, that does look better. It's not all jumbled up right there in that little area right there. Since we're using a pretty thick line. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that don't look bad. We can, come on, push the right button. We can always come in and fix these little spots. So, let's see. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's fix a spot or two. Okay, right there looks good. Let's fix this little guy. All right. Excellent. Okay, let's see if we can jam a somewhat straight line here. Okay, looks good. Yeah. Man, I can see right now I'm a little shaky on my damn line art. It's a good thing it doesn't have to be pretty. It's been a minute since I've done, doing line art isn't hard. It's just once you kind of get into the groove of it, then you start moving smoother and everything gets go. It's not like something you do every day. Okay, excellent. Let's go ahead and draw out the legs. Damn it. That was good too. That one's good. Let's actually fix that just a little bit. Let's do okay. Okay, looks good. Okay. Excellent. I like it. Looks good. I think we got to give a little bit more here. Our sole was pretty big on the other shoe. Yeah, we want to make sure to get close. Let's see. Okay. That's what I was thinking, and now I can see it. I was definitely thinking it was curved up too high. So this is what we need to do. Let's take all of that out. There we go. Let's do... Really? Another flipping commercial, huh? I got another commercial again. I hope you guys don't get them. I know you guys get them that much, so I don't know why I'm saying I hope you don't. I know you do. Everybody's mentioned it a couple of times. Okay. Yeah, I can tell already that's going to be a lot better. Okay. Yeah, much better. See, even the sketch is up too high. That foot needed to be way down more. Here, let's get it straight. See how much more that looks on plane, you know, not that foot up in the air. All right, that looks great. All right, now the thing is we got to see if we can match this line art on these the dirt deals, because they've got a lot of detail to them. So we're going to have to try to simplify this up a little bit. And okay, let's start with the basics here. Who watched the Masters yesterday or this weekend? Anybody into golf? I was not able to watch. My dad recorded it for me, so I can go over and watch it if I want. But it's not quite the same, right? Once it's over with. No, that does not look straight. Okay, I don't think I should follow the line. I think I just need to make my own because that's not quite, it's not quite straight. Okay, let's try that. Am I too low with that line? Looks like I got it a little bit low right there, but okay, good. Okay, let's try that. Okay, this looks way too big to me. Let's do this. Let's take this line here out. Let's drop that down considerably, like to maybe right there. Okay, let's try that. Let's also do okay, I think what this all needs to be black, I think. And then I think right here, and the reason is because the dump comes down right there. So let's do this. Let's do that. And let's color it all in and see. Try to do it all in one thing, and then that way if we don't like it, we can just hit undo or whatever, and color that in black right there. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be absolutely fine. The reason is the belly dump comes down, and I don't want to sit there and draw. I mean, well, there's no reason to draw all that in there. let's just go with black for right now. If anything, we could go whatever color we're going to make the dumps. This black is for the tire. So let's just go with that for now. And then when we go to color, we'll see if we can find anything different. Or if it needs to be something different. Okay. Wow. Come on. Come on, Bones. You can do it. Okay. Nice. That one went easy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do these fenders. And I think I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we're just going to have to make the fender all solid black down there. Let's see how that looks. Okay, yeah, we'll have to fix that just a little bit there, but I think that's actually okay. Okay. Let's see if we can fix this corner just a little bit better. Okay, actually, you know, the more I kind of look at that, the more it doesn't seem too bad. Okay, brush. Shrink that down a little bit. Okay, I think if we can do that, that will work. Okay. All right, looks pretty good. Little bit still a lot of detail there, but there we go. Nice. Okay, let's do, let's see, let's move this. You know, I almost wonder if it isn't worth doing most of that black in here too. Shit, now for my favorite part, the tires. There's that. Well, that set looks pretty good. Okay, I think that actually looks pretty good. Okay, see if we can repeat it. It actually needs to be up a little bit higher, I think right there. Come on. There we go. And then just a little black. There. Okay, let's see how that looks. Actually looks really good. Or from here it does. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. I think we're just going to color the tires a darker gray. So let's do, let's see, let's do, let's try that. Let's do that. And let's color all of this, or all of this black. We're going to be racing that out for the dirt right there, so that's no biggie there. Okay, let's do that. You know what? Let's not worry. Well, maybe we need to. Here, let's see. Let's maybe make a slight curve and then bow in. Make a slight curve and then okay, I think that'll do fine. And what we'll do is we'll just paint the color, the tires one solid color. So we'll just, make a like a charcoal gray color, something that's a little lighter than the solid black, and then just color them in. And we'll go with that. Okay, let's... Okay, let's go with that. Looks good. Come on and move it. All right, let's see. Let's do this. Let's see if we can't get our dirt in here. You know what? Actually, we should probably maybe... Oh, shit. I don't want to go that far. Damn it. We still got to outline the dirt. So, I guess what we could do is sharpen them. Okay. We'll worry about the dirt here in a second. Let's just go ahead and finish getting this line art here, or this part of the dirt line art. Zoom in. Okay. Probably what we're going to have to do is draw our pile bigger, and then that way when it gets down here, we just draw like little shit balls or something, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's see how this is all looking so far. Man, I don't know why it has to zoom in so damn far. Still looks like a lot of detail in the trucks, but I think we're just gonna leave it at that right there. It just needs to be simple. We can't have a lot of detail in it for sure. And they can definitely tell what the hell them are. So another commercial. I don't get paid like that. Let me put it to you that way. I don't get paid. I mean, I do make a little money off of commercials, but not like what they're showing. Holy shit! I'm talking like $24 a month or something like that. They make a lot of flipping money off of us. That's all I gotta say. They make a lot of money on us. Yeah, and then if somebody donates or tips to the stream, they like to take 30% of that too. So that's why I always try to get people or tell people not to donate on the stream or on YouTube. Not that I'm a cheap bastard. I just I don't think they need 30% of your money that you are, you know, graciously putting out. So anybody that tips, usually you want to use the link in the description and go to PayPal or something. Okay, nice, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, that looks way good. Okay, and maybe a little more shaving right here. Just a little bit. It looks like we might have to make our line a little bigger there. It probably didn't even make a flippin' bit of difference at all. Okay, let's start working on the other trailer. Start off good and then cheese out on the end. Let's see. I did, but I didn't draw it. Let's do it this way. Okay. And this fender here is definitely going to be all black. There's just no way. Or I don't think there's any way. Oops, I can fix that. I can fix that. My dad's a TV repairman. He's got an awesome set of tools. Who knows what movie that's from? My brother is gonna shit. My brother is gonna kill us. Man, make up your mind. Is your brother gonna shit or is he gonna kill us? My brother's gonna shit, then he's gonna kill us. Oh man, that goes a ways back. Okay, it's a little rough, but I think I can fix that. Weird Science. I had to look over to see if anybody was guessing. No. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. When they still remember the brother had made the NBA team or something like that, so he bought that Trans Am brand new, and they wreck it, and then Spicoli's over there, bro. I can fix this. My dad's a TV repairman. He got an awesome set of tools. Yeah. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Having a ball. Just yesterday, my friend got busted. She came home smelling like smoke. It's such a shame when you're not trusted. She only had one little toke. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yeah. You know, there were some pretty good movies. A couple of those movies. Did you guys ever see the one that's called, it is one of my favorites. Better Off Dead. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. It has like Cusack, John, what is his name? Something Cusack in it when he was young. It is a very good movie. I really do like that one. It was one of my favorites. But Fast Times was fun. Yeah, we had a lot of laughs on Fast Times. Okay, those turned out pretty decent. I'll be okay with that so far, what I can tell anyways. Okay, maybe I need to put this out. There we go. Okay, let's try that. right, let's take a look at that. Okay, I don't see anything wrong with that. A little bit, yeah, maybe we can fix that a little bit. Just a little bit bulby right there. Oops. Okay, back to the pen. Let's see, right here. We need to blacken that out down to about right there. Okay, I think that's about the best we're gonna get. We could maybe oh, you know what? Let's fix this. This is a little bit. I see it there now. Let's see. Bring this down. Damn it! I did it. Just right there. Stop it, Bones. Okay, I think it's because I'm shaving too much out right off the bat. Shave a little bit more later. There we go. That's it. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. Let's do this like we got over there. All right. Let's go ahead and work on the dirt. I think we're done. We'll change our pen style here and we'll go with let's see. Let's do okay, let's kind of make some of them small, a little bit bigger. You know what? It doesn't have to be that long by no means whatsoever. Okay, so let's back it all up. Oh shit, I didn't go too far, did I? Check our shadows, make sure. I feel like I just jammed the shit right out of it and went way too far. Okay, I think that is good. Yes, that looks fine. Okay, let's change our pen. Let's draw our hair. Um, okay, I guess this pen right here will do the trick. What I want to do is do like kind of a rat tail thing. Let's see. Let's drop this down to 10 too and see what. Okay, what's 10 look like? Okay, 10 looks pretty good. So we'll keep everything at 10. All right. Kind of running out of places to put the hair. I don't know. Um, okay, I like everything there. I don't like everything here. Okay, let's restart from right there. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I think that makes the hair too long. You know, I'm just getting too many. That's what it is. We're doing too many. We don't need that many. Okay, I think we'll go with that. Also, let's go ahead and sketch in some, since we got this kind of a pen, let's put some of our dirt in. So we're just going to, and I'm not going to do too many. We're just going to do a few things like this. We'll do like that. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do it off like that. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I want to write some lettering on his shirt. So we're going to wait to do the shirt. That way we can put some dirt, or put, I want to, he said there was something, or I wanted to put I play dirty, and he liked it, but he said I want to come up with something else. And he did, and I can't remember what it was. I got it written down on the paper over here. So, all right, let's do that. Okay, don't need to see the other shoes. You know what? That doesn't. Let's make that a little bit. We'll try to use the lines to help. If you kind of noticed, I used the lines to help give shape, to help give roundness to it. You know, like see how I did here on the shoes, how it's kind of round this way, round for the heel, round, you know. So I tried to use those lines a little bit to help, you know, give a little bit of depth to the picture, which I think it does pretty good. You can see we got the curves going this way, we got the curves going this way and stuff. So maybe we'll just do a couple more like there, like that. Okay, and we don't really need anything on the hands, I don't think. I guess we could. All right, let's go with that. Okay, I don't see anything wrong with that. I think what I would like to do is draw the dirt on a different, this other dirt on a different layer. In case I need to come in and do something, I've got clean line art and I don't have to go through the other to get it. So let's do. Okay, perfect. 5 and okay, I think the line art is done. Let's do this. Let's put it in here at. I don't know. Let's see. Let's fix all that. I think that's a little big. Let's go with a little smaller. Let's see. Okay, it's going down. We want to go big. Oh shit, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do our shadow on the ground. Damn, I almost forgot about that. We don't even need our name on there. Okay. We don't want to crowd up his shit with our stupid ass name. I do like the sign stuff, but we'll sign the deals and we won't worry about that. Okay. Let's see. 10. Okay, looks good. And I don't really think we need much more shadow. I mean, uh, you would really want to, put everything underneath the truck in shadow. I guess we still could. But I think that looks okay. Um, Guess what you could do is another commercial, huh? Got to draw the other thing in there. Let's put that up on there. Okay, now. Okay, that looks mucho better. Okay. Oh, shit, the dirt in the other wagon. The dirt in the other wagon. Okay, well, there is our line art, I do believe. So now let's hold on a second. What time is it? It's almost 2. All right. Let me look and see if I can find what I was supposed to write. Might not be able to find it. Wrote it on 7 pages ago, and it was doing Oblivion. This is the kind of stupid shit that. So I got two. This is Oblivion. That's Oblivion. That's Oblivion. You know, I still got like another sheet on the book, another sheet over there. So, do you think you guys had to put up with a lot of calculating? Yeah, should have been me. I don't see it. I don't see it. Let's see. There. No. All right, we may have to. It might be written on. It might be written on the croc stuff. Here. Shit, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through my stuff and find out. I'll tell you guys what. Let's go ahead and make this a stream right here, and I'll restart the stream again, and let's just keep going. I like to keep them at 2 hours, but I think we could probably move along here if we keep going at this pace, and we'll get it colored up, and we might be able to finish up in an hour. So let's just keep going. Okay, what I wanted to do was make another layer. We'll call this one dirt. Dirt. Okay, and we're gonna want that to be on top. Yeah, so let's go ahead and I guess let's just go ahead and use this same pen. That pen worked out super great. Let's just see if we can. Oh, 3. Let's get that back up to 10. Okay, there it is. Back to 10. I don't want it to be perfect, but I wouldn't mind it being a little better than that. And okay, I think that's probably good enough. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I think that will do. Now let's go to. Do they have an airbrush on there? Do I got to go find one? Um, try this one. No. That is not what we're... Oh, there it is, right there. There it is. You know, I wonder if that's what we should have done, is just thin that down and made some of these around. It kind of looks... You think I can follow them? You know, that don't look bad at all. It'll help take everybody's mind off the crappy line art. Did I miss a line right there? Okay. Or do you think that should have been lighter? I mean, I can always lighten it up right here. Here, let's see if lighting it up makes it more better. You know what? Actually, that's not right. We need to lighten it up over here. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just lighten that all up. That looks a lot better right there. Down that, yeah. Okay, so let's guess I'm gonna have to make a few of these different sizes. I can't. The brush is airbrush, or this pen airbrush is not set on. I'd have to go configure it to make it start off as a pressure point where it's light to bigger and wider. So we'll just have to. Okay, so I'll just shrink it down a little bit now. And now we'll do some different size ones here. Not too many. Just something to kind of break up. Okay. Let's lower that down. Let's see what that looks like. You know what? Let's actually kick that off. Let's kick our line art off, or our sketching off. And now we can actually see the line art and everything. So I like that. That looks good. It definitely separates it out from the darkness of the line art, and it's not blending in with it. Okay, now we need to create another one. We're going to name this one all right, we're going to name this one Color. She's Color. Okay, now what's going to happen here is I've got the color underneath the line art. So as I'm coloring, if I go into the black, it won't cover the black. It'll be underneath of it. So let's go ahead and let's pick some colors here. Let's pick a pen. Size, we're going to want to go a little bigger than that for right now. That ought to work. Okay, now what we need to do is choose, I don't have no idea here. No. You know, it might not hurt to just go with a white. Man, I want a color that I don't know if I can make. Let's see, let's zoom in a little bit, make sure we're not going out of the line. I would like to have a little bit of pink in this color to give it a tan kind of look. But I think we can live with this. So now there are quicker ways to do this, and I'm not for sure how they all work. I know you got bucket fill and all that, but you know, I don't know. When I've been doing my stuff, I hadn't been using it, so I'm not real familiar with that stuff, how it works. Now, okay, we're gonna have to shrink down just a little bit. Okay, now we can go back up to 50. Okay, shrink that back down. Ooh, way too small. Still too small. Let's try 20. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Okay, we could go back up to 50. I'm going to leave his socks white, but guess what? We have to actually color it white because we're going to be doing a transparency. And so if I don't color it, it would just be whatever color they print this on. So if they print it on a black t-shirt, the socks would be black. If they put it on a purple truck, then the socks would be purple. So we actually have to paint them white. So everything has to be painted. Okay, I almost wonder if the dirt shouldn't be about this same color. That's a pretty good color. I think we could go maybe, let's try something like that. Yeah, okay, let's try that. You know what? Hold on a second. I got to think about, okay, what I need to do is I need to have this saved where I can have each individual color so that they can take that color and then print just that color or silk screen it or something. So what I need to actually do right now is I need to rename this one color 1 or skin or something, and then I'm going to have to make more layers. Every color we're going to use needs to be on its own separate layer. And then when I save the files, I save each color layer and so on. So let's go ahead and do that. Come on. There you go. Color 1. Perfect. Okay, now we need to do two. And while we're at it, why don't we just go ahead and make some more? There we go. Color COL. Okay. Because we're probably going to need, how many, I don't know how many, I'm going to try to make it not too many colors, because if he does silk screen it, then he's not going to want to, he's not going to want to, use a bunch of flipping colors. Okay, perfect. Let's dive in here, and I think what we'll do is we'll do the sand, this color, and we'll do his shoes this color. Damn it. Okay, before we head down, let me erase that out right there. And I got some right there as well. Okay, back to this. Do this. Let's do line art. Let's try and make it just a little bit smoother. Because when they go to silk screen this is what it would look like. They would have one screen that would have this color. And then they would have one screen that has the other color. And I just went out, I think, right there, but we'll put the line art up and then we'll see. Did we come out right here? Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. We're going to have to go back to our line art. We got some patches we're missing there. We're going to have to fix that. Line art. Okay. Let's go back to this. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Let's make sure we're not out anywhere. Okay, let's put that on his shoes as well. Let's bring this. Oh shit! Let's not bring it up that big, I guess. Let's bring it up a little bit bigger where we can be a little bit smoother with it. Okay, let's drop the line art. And I think that looks fine. We could maybe straighten it up a little bit. A little bit right there. Let's see, line art. Yeah, we got a lot of blank spots in our line art where we shadowed and shaded. Okay, okay, our next color is going to be what? Let's do... Okay, whatever color we make the tires, let's make his pants that color. And... or maybe his shirt. No, because that'll be too dark. We need two colors for the... so what do we got? We've got two... line art. Two colors. Okay, so we got his pants and we got the tires, the truck, or the trailers, the pants, and the shirt. So we've got four more things to color. Okay, so if we do the tires and the pants a color, that'd be 3. And then 4, and then 5. Okay. Okay, let's pick a color out for these tires. We need something kind of in the, God, I don't know what color. The I don't know what color. And another commercial. Brown, gray. Blue. I think maybe that's what we ought to do, kind of a silver color for the, okay, I'll tell you what, let's do the, let's try that. What's that? How's that look? We'll do the trailer. Or should that be a little bit more? God, I can't remember. Okay, I know what. Let's see. Did we still have our pictures? Come on, Bones. Get it under control, bro. Okay. Okay, that one's white. That one's white. Okay, so then let's do this then. Let's leave the trailers the color of the background. Let's just do that. That should be absolutely fine. If all of those are white, why not? Okay, well, we'll check it out. Let's see what it looks like here. Okay. Then if that's the case, let's go ahead and do the tires. And let's see. Let's stay here. Let's just go up to about right. I don't know. Hell, maybe we could have just used the same color we had. Let's try that. No, I think it needs to be a little lighter. Okay, good enough. Let's do it. Actually, I wouldn't mind having a little brown in it. Okay, let's go with that. Okay. The whole thing. Okay, I got to remember sometimes I don't take my pen off of the surface, and if I don't and I undo it, then it undoes everything because I didn't stop and give it a point to refresh to. Yeah, that color looks fine. Yeah, that looks great. As a matter of fact, instead of doing his pants this, I might do his shirt this color. I was thinking a color for the shirt, like a blue or something like that, but that might be too much. Or red. He always wears red. We should do a red shirt now that I think about it. He always wears red shirts. Okay, let's shrink this down just a little. Let's take our line art off. Can't go adding on a whole bunch or you'll be sticking over the line. Okay, line art, eraser. Okay. All right, I think that looks good enough there. Line art. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do the pants this color. It's pretty close, to the tires, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. All right, line art. Okay, that didn't help at all. Uh, Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. All right, let's back this guy up. Let's choose a red. Let's see. I want something. Let's try that. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Damn it. How much of that? Okay, right, just right there. You know, it might not have hurt to have done the handle in the gray as well. You know what? I'm a dumbass. I'm a doomus. We got to do another color, another deal. COLOR. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've done that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier. Start painting on the same color and bam. Or start painting on the same thing. That down a little bit. Where else did I need? Okay, that actually looks good. Let's go with that. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do is blacken out his sleeves. I do believe that's what we're gonna have to do there. Oops, wrong way. Okay, let's bring them all in. Let's take a look. Oh, I don't know if I really want them solid white, but you know what? Let's bring up our let's see, where is it? Dirt. Let's bring up our dirt. See how that looks. That does look good, but I don't know. Do you guys think the white is okay? I mean, you got to picture this. It's going to be on different colored stuff. Could be on a, I don't know what color his semi is. So, you know, do you think that that might look good like that? Or do you think we need to actually, oh, you know what? We forgot the other dirt. The other dirty. Um, well, let's just leave it that for now. Okay, let's go to dirt. Let's zoom in. And that's not zoom in. Okay. Do I have my color picker? No. Shit, I can't remember what was color picker. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Oh, you know why? I know why. I know why. Just hold on a second, dirt. Because we're not on the right thing. And back up. Let's take up dirt. Color 1. Okay, it's color 2. Thank you for telling me that. Shrink our pen down a little bit. Okay, perfect. No. Shit, I don't remember how I did the color. I thought I just pressed on the deal there to is it this way? No, that brings up the color wheel. I don't want that. Okay, why didn't it do that last time? Oh, because I was on erase. Okay. All right, we got it. I was going to say, I thought that was the way you picked the color was that way, but that's a real nice feature of this program, to be able to just go choose, you know, see over here is a listing of the colors I've been using or choosing, but they only so long that if it goes off the deal, I can't see it again. But now because of the color picker, I can go and, you know, pick a color that I've already used, and I don't have to worry about not getting the correct color at all. Okay, and I do believe that's got that. Okay, so now our final color. is white. Okay, let's knock all these off. And dirt, and we just need Blanco. Blanco. And for this one, we need to go and turn off our background. That way we can actually see what we're doing here. You know what would even be better? Let's do this. Let's go to our background. And let's do this. Okay, let's go with, I don't know what color are we going to need. Shit, you know what? And actually, that's a good thing to know, too. What's a good color for our background? Let's go with that. Let's go with 20. Okay, let's go with that. Also, let's go back to our white. Let's go to white. Okay, what we've got to do here is we actually have to draw out, outside of our line. And the reason is if they print this on something black, it needs something to cut it away from it. So I will be drawing white. Like this. Okay. Shit, what am I going to do about the hair, right? Maybe I might have to make another set of hair, or, well, I don't know. Okay, that's all white. Okay, what I might have to do is shit. Uh, a lot of places that silkscreen have in their program a way to uh, border outside of the border to do this, but sometimes they don't. So that's why I'm going ahead and drawing this. Maybe what we might have to do is we might have to follow each and every line white there. Well, that ain't helping either. Shit. We've got to draw the shirt black. I forgot. We got to go do some. I don't want this to be super big out there. It doesn't have to be. Wow, for whatever reason, I can't get that at all. Okay. Bless you. What the hell are you doing over there? You just a growling and bless you. What the heck? You got some sinuses going on over there, girl? All right. And I think that there's no more spaces there. What are you growling at over there, girl? Okay, another flipping commercial, huh? Man, you'd think as many commercials as you guys get to see. I'm making a bunch of money. I don't even know what it breaks down into per video, or per, I mean, I guess each video is different because of the analytics, depends on how many people's watching, how many people like, subscribe, whatever, I don't know. But I promise you I don't make very much. Yeah, I'll bet YouTube is making quite a bit more per commercial than I am. All right, well, give me just a few minutes here, guys, and I'll, as soon as I get this outline done here, and then I'll take a minute and visit with everybody because I have been just going without talking. Okay, and that. Okay, I think right here is one. Damn it, that was all good right there, too. Okay. I will not break this time. Well, I don't know if I really wanted that, but let's take some of that out. Or see if we can take some of it out. You know what? Let's just try that again. Okay, there we go. Mucho better. Mo better. Shit. Okay, we got to do the dirt now. So I was waiting on it because we're going to have to definitely go to a smaller brush size for the end. Damn it. Nothing a little eraser won't fix. Nice. Okay, and now go to the eraser and thin this up down here. Okay, let's check that out. Let's see. Line art. Okay, it looks good. Let's go back to here. Let's increase our brush size. I'll tell you what. Let's take line art off. And we'll increase our brush size up a little bit so we can cover more faster. Really? Okay, if you need to go outside, give me just a minute. I'll get you out there. I'm sorry. Now, if you're just whining because you want some attention, then I won't be happy. Let's see, line art. Actually, okay, ladies and gentlemen, give me just a second. I'm sorry, she's a holler in here, so let me get her out real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot to I just started talking. Um, what do you guys think about the trailer? Do you think it needs some color? I mean, what if it goes on a white truck? You know. Uh, well, give me a little feedback, everybody. Somebody. I don't know. I still got to do something with the hair. Um, the picture will not go with that. Okay, so let me take the white. Well, there would still have to be some white in there though. Uh, yeah, it might need something. I really don't know how I could make this whole entire picture go on anything black because the dirt wouldn't show up if you put that on black. Um, you know what? I know what I'm going to have to do here. I know exactly what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to actually make this into a circle. Now he wants the lettering in a curve above and below, and so I'm gonna have to make a circle out of this. I'm pretty sure that's the only way that I can get this to work. Where if he puts it on, okay, if he doesn't put it on a black shirt or on anything black, then it'll work fine. But if it goes on black, then it's going to have a circle behind it. That's just basically what it boils out to. Um, because I can't do the hair and I can't do let's put it this way, it's not going to look great. The hair or the dirt. So if it goes on anything dark, a circle's going to need to go down first. And I'm not going to need to make that. Whoever's doing the deal can put a circle down. If they're airbrush or printing this on a black shirt, then they can make a circle for it to fit into and the whole thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe I guess we should be doing that too. You know what? Maybe that's what I need to do. Put this whole thing into a circle, solid color, and then you know what? I think that's what we're gonna have to do. So, okay, we're at the 3 o'clock hour. I'm gonna go ahead and say call this a stream good. We did everything I wanted to do uh, in the stream, but now that I've got it done, I think what we're going to have to do is actually make his logo round. So all of his lettering, everything will be combined inside of the logo. It'll have like borders on the edges of the lettering and stuff like that, and then the circle, and it'll all be just one confined sticker. Originally, what I was going to do was make it where they could just print just the design, and it could just be transparent. The background would be transparent, and whatever they put this on would be the color of the background. But I just don't think that that's going to work out here. So yeah, let's go ahead and end the stream, and then I will work on that, because that's going to be some Blender, or not Blender, that's going to be working some DaVinci Resolve with this. So I'll be taking this into DaVinci and doing lettering and everything in there. So maybe we might make another stream of that again. All right, let's go ahead and end. I got to do something with this puppy dog. She's... Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. I sure wish your mom and dad would get home. I'm ready for you to go home. Yes, me too. I know you are too. I hear you over there crying half the time. All right, everybody. Thank you all. Oh, you know what? I guess we could have went back to this camera, which I could have done this. Oh, there it is. It actually worked. Okay, I got to take Krita down so I can see. There we go. Let me put this up there. Now I can see everybody's chat. Sorry, Sean. That's why they call me super muted, okay? They always call me that, the super muted bones. Yes, going to be doing another stream, 5 o'clock. I don't know what. Okay, I'll tell you what. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see Ark, or do you want to see Oblivion? I want to play them both badly, so I don't know which one you guys want to see. So take a vote. Let me know. Oh, look at that. Now it's all coming. There's Beach. What's up, Beach? Yeah, look at it all pop up on the screen now over there on my TV. Oh, it doesn't stay very long though, too. So some ESO. You mean Elder Scrolls Online? That's what ESO is. I liked Elder Scrolls Online. It's the main reason I bought my Xbox One back 13 years ago or whatever it was, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I had the regular Xbox up until that point. Actually, I got about 8 days before. It was my birthday. I remember it was June. ESO was supposed to come out on my birthday. I don't think it came out till like the 8th or something like that. Let's see. ESO, Arc, but no going to my base. Not ready for it to be shown yet. Whatever, dude. Get over it, okay? I didn't have no plans of going to your base because I didn't even know what you'd been doing or anything. So until you said something, so you shouldn't have never said anything. Everything. All right, guys. I don't know. I'll decide. I'm going to go have some lunch here, and I'll decide what we're going to do tonight. So I'll see you guys all then. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me while I was drawing today. I appreciate it. We'll do this again another couple of times this week. I got to do some work for Rewind. Okay. So we'll see you guys then. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.